And welcome back to this series of tutorials on setting text to music, and we're setting the Verum corpus. We've just gone through a circle of fifths to reflect the mood of the text here after having a Neapolitan, and we just need to change the music here in order to get this perforatum in. So we've got the tum here in the tenor and the tum here in the bass, and we just need to change these notes here and here in order to get perforatum. So we're just going to do that, and then we're going to put the string parts in these two bars here, which, as I explained in previous tutorials, will just mirror what the vocal lines are doing, with any slight changes that we might want to make. So let's just do that now. So we need to get, I'm just thinking here, we've got these coming down in thirds. We could have the bass coming up in contrary motion against those. So let's just go for that. So B natural, and we just need to change this. In fact, we need to change this from prohomine A to, because if you see in the previous bar we've got prohomine A, and then we can then move on to latus. Well, I don't think we need the QS. We can just move on to the latus here. So latus, and then perforatum. Good, so that's fine. In terms of the tenor, again we want 4 quavers in order to get this perforatum in. So this B flat, so I'm just thinking we need a C sharp here, D, so we've got this B natural, D F A, moving on to the C sharp, the dominant 7th, and then D minor. So that should work fine, and I think we just need to change we'll change this to latus as well. So they're all the voices are singing latus. Latus. Perforatum. There we go. Good. I think this jump from B flat to C sharp is okay. Again, considering the setting of the meaning of the words that we're setting. So the strings, we just need to, I think I said before, we'll just have it going with the voice. Yeah, and we'll just change any repeated notes into longer notes or held notes. So this one, for example, this is good because this is the Neapolitan. We'll just maybe hold this one down to create a bit of syncopation in the strings, but we still have that focus on the Neapolitan here, and we hold that one into that one. Right, so that's looking good, and this one obviously will need to have held, and here we don't need to come up. We could, it's fine. It's probably fine like this, absolutely fine, but I'll just do this. There we go, and we'll just hold those over. Okay. So you can see this whole bit of text is descending from when we started off with B flat to the D, descended, came back up, and then it went into a circle of fifths and come all the way down to this E and D minor, basically. So if you think about the text, and if you look at the translations of it, I think it works quite well in terms of setting the mood. Just hold that one for crotchet, and that's fine. Okay, so let's just have a quick listen, just make sure we haven't made any mistakes. Good, right, that's fantastic. So we're on to the next section, which is much more lighter and optimistic. So I think we said we'd move to F major. I think we said either move to C or F, but I think we said that F was closer to the tonal base of the piece, B flat. So let's move to F within the space of these two bars here. Okay, so we'll be on F here. Right, so let's put... So as this is going to be a transition section, we're just going to have the strings here. So the voices can have a little break now. And we're going to move... So this whole bar will be on A major, and then we'll have this next bar, a minim on A minor, and a minim on the dominant seventh, going to F. So we've got a good, just a good kind of pattern going on there. Nice even distribution of harmonies. To make this interesting, now obviously you don't want some kind of, you know, energetic passage here with lots of ornaments, etc., and scales and runs and whatever after what we've just painted here. We just want something that's very, very basic and just moves the tonal base over. The only thing that I can think of putting in to make it slightly more interesting is some kind of syncopation, but very, very mild syncopation. So let's do the bass first. Okay, so let's just hold on to that one. I probably don't want to go all the way down to the F here, because we want to think that the bass will probably start on this F here. Okay, so we want to be an octave higher, so let's move an octave up. So this will be A minor, and then, well, we can come down to C, dominant seventh. We could just move down to the G, so have the dominant seventh in second inversion. Okay. So C, C. So the common note to these ones is E, which I'm just thinking about. So E natural, and then that obviously goes up to the F. And another common note to these ones will be C, so we'll have C on the viola. And we can have a C before. So let's just change that to a crotchet, and this will be a C. Sorry, the C sharp. First bar's in A major, on A major chord, and then we drop down to the C. Just hold that one over. hold this in line with what the cello's doing there. So we just hold that one over. So let's send this obviously the C. Well, this could come down to the B flat and an A. But I think this will start off on A in the soprano line, so it's a bit brighter. So starting off on the major third. Now, in terms of the syncopation we just talked about, a very mild syncopation. I don't want all these parts being syncopated against each other. I just want one line possibly syncopated against the rest. So let's just have this syncopated. Obviously here we want, let me just put the notes in. So we want A and then B flat. So we've just got this. Okay, so right, so we need to get up on that A, and let's just add this syncopation in. Okay, and another A, and then we need to move to the B flat. There we go. I think something just as simple as that will work. So let's have a listen to it, and we'll talk about what we're going to do in the next section, and then we'll close the video there, I think. So. Okay, I think that sounds fine. So that bit of syncopation just adds a little bit of interest, and what goes on next, I think we'll just have the next line of text. So in F major, you have to think ahead on the text. If you look ahead on the text, you want to kind of move it up and reach some kind of well, we'll talk about that in the next video, I think. So please do join me next time, and please do subscribe and comment if you want me to cover anything else, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.